video, we'll be performing some addition and subtraction with decimal numbers. So I'll try to switch it up and try a different couple techniques here. So remember, as long as we get the consistent answer, it really doesn't matter what process you use. The more understanding you have of the process, the better you'll be off in other mathematics courses. So to approach this, I'm going to first of all do this first one as order of operations. We'll just move from left to right. So in the first stage, I see 2 minus 8.3. 2 minus 8.3 would be negative 6.3. Add 3.8 as the leftover. These friends are enemies. Well, these ones are enemies because one is negative and one is positive. So they fight, and we can tell that the negative is going to win. How much are they going to win by? Well, they'll win by 6.3, and how far away is 6.3 from 3.8? Well, a little bit of a trick I like to do for the subtraction here. You might subtract like a normal, by the algorithm we should say it. I shouldn't call it normal, but by the algorithm. But what I like to do is think of this geometrically. And think there's the number 6.3, there's the number 3.8, and think about the number 4 located in between those two numbers. Okay, the distance between 4 and 6.3 is clearly 2.3, and the distance between 3.8 and 4 is clearly 0.2. So what's the total distance between the two? The total distance would then be a total of 2.5. So the answer over here is going to be negative 2.5. Subtraction doesn't really represent anything but distance. That's the geometric interpretation. Okay, second stage. Let's try 2.3 minus 4 minus 10. So this one's got a couple stages of subtraction. So first stage, I'll do 2.3, and now I'm going to group together the two minusings. We're losing 4. If you think on a number line, we're moving left 4 units, and then we're moving left another 10.1 units. So in total, we'll be moving left 14.1 units, because we moved left for the 4 and then left for the 10.1. Now 2.3 minus 14.1 is going to definitely be negative, because if you had 2 and you lose 14, you're going to be negative 12-ish as a ballpark. But how much are we actually? Let's go 14.1, 2.3, and this time I'm going to use just the algorithm. I'm going to see how far it is by the algorithm. So the algorithm would be to, notice you can't take 3 from 1, so we borrow. 11 minus 3 is 8. 3 minus 2 is 1, and then there's 1. So we get negative 11.8, which notice is in the ballpark of the 12 that we guessed at the beginning, or we estimated at the beginning. So there's some geometry, and then there's the algorithm. Try this problem on your own by whichever method you feel most comfortable with, and then try it again, pause, still keeping the video paused, and try it with the one that you're not comfortable with. Never can tell which one's going to be the best in any given circumstance, but whichever one gets you the right answer is really what we're looking for. Now, personally, I'm going to approach it by going 6.7, and then I have 2 subtractions, so I'm going to find out how much total I'm subtracting instead of subtracting in 2 stages. So I'm subtracting a total of 13.2, because that's 9 and 4.2. This positive number minus this negative number, subtracting by a larger number means we're going to go into the negative realm, I should say. So 6.7 minus 13.2. How far into the negative do we go? Well, let's take that 13.2 and subtract the 6.7. And it looks to me like we are moving 6.5 into the negative realm. So the answer you hopefully got, whichever method you used is irrelevant, but hopefully you got the answer of negative 6.5.